You are live. Hello, friends. Hello, everybody. Just rolled over here from the premiere. Waiting on you, Buck. Hello, Buck.
Hello, everybody.
Whoa.
Just rolled over here from the premiere. Waiting on you.
Did it again. All right. I think I got it this time. I got too many things open here. All right. Now we're okay. Here I be. There you are. Chucky's Garage. What's up, Buck? I didn't get that. I know he couldn't explain the smell inside that Toyota, but I could smell it. That's why I asked. At least you are consistent. I try to be, John. I try to be. Hello, PPG. Pure Pontiac Garage. What's he say there? Nice video. Stuff I've never seen before. Thanks, Buck. Oh, you're welcome. I just, Barrows always says it. You might as well video it. You're doing it anyway. Hey, there's Poor Boy's Garage. What's up, Poor Boys? He's still dragging stuff out of the weeds. I see you found a good hat. Yeah, you like that? I got hats. I just get hung up on you wearing the same one all the time. Where are we at? It's awful. He's talking about the smell in that Toyota. I know. I've experienced that. I bet you Poor Boys can tell you all about the smell in some of them vehicles he runs into. What's up, Buck? Oh, we're just we're going to take a look at some channels today. I'm just going to look at the new channels that just came in since last week. And then next, yes. But next week, we're going to start like I did last year. I'll just pick, I get the 6 bottom channels. And then we'll go to the next 6 and then the next 6. Because I think we got 17 right now. Oh, PSO, I hear that all the time. POS, 38 POS. I hear it all the time, especially if there's a good-looking chick behind me. I'm just kidding. I haven't heard that in a long time. Every day. There's Pure Pontiac's link. There's a Poor Boy's Garage link. Go check his channel out. He was at the No Name Nationals last year with the yellow Roadrunner. Nice day here in Kansas, but temps are dropping quick. Okay. Hope everyone is doing well this fine Saturday afternoon. Buff in the teens and dropping 20-mile-an-hour winds and snowing. Oh, boy. Hey, there's Max Wedge, Dick Dastardly. Hello, Rich. Good to see you. All right. So while we're still saying hi to everybody, I'm going to get my screen set up to share. I think that's the one I want. That's a window. I better go find out first. Hi, all. I'm in the race. Yep, Turbo Tom's a new contender. I have a list of the new ones since last week. I think there's 7 of them. Here we go. So that's the one we want. Okay, let me try it again here, Sam. Share screen. A window right here. I think that's it. Let's see if we got it. Yep, we got it. We got it. Let's remove it for now. Uh-oh, we got a race going on. Turbo Tom and the one-eyed cat. Let's go check it out. I'm gonna put this one over to the side. And what do we got? We got Turbo Tom at 279. Yo, one-eyed cat pulled ahead with 281. Let me refresh this page and see if it's any different. Oh, same. 279 for Turbo Tom and 281. That was fun last year near the end for me. We were like 430, 420, 430. I think we were at, me and Heavens Mopars. And it was back and forth. He'd get 6, right? He'd pull ahead of me by 3 or 4, and then I'd get 5 or 6, and I'd pull ahead of him by 1 or 2, and he'd be back and forth. But in the end, I got him. Yep. Smoke Wrench Garage. Sup, Buck? Chucky hit 170. Huh, he's at 172 right now, Chucky. And Shopcat. How about Shopcat? Ooh, I'm up 794. He's 800. Whoop, whoop. Almost 800. Oh, Shopcat was racing Heaven's Mopar, but he whooped him. And there's Leighton Welding. What, the Leighton? It's always a race to the finish. I'm 9 away from 3,000. All right, Buff. I keep watching you. You're catching up to me. The last couple of videos I put out didn't really do much, but at 3,000, I don't really. Lost it. Can you guys still see me and hear me and all that? Because my whole screen went blank. I don't know what happened there. Maybe it was me. Yeah, it must be me. Unless I got too many pages open. Let me kill one of these. Well, thank you there, Damien. There's Mohawk 62, made it in the house. You're good. ASO 10 subs. We got you, Buck. Thanks, Buff. You're trying to pass up Sound Mountain Ballistics. Hey, there's Arrowhead Garage. He's the rear view mirror whisperer. All right. So, but the new ones that came in this past week would be My Next Project, Turbo Tom, Nick the Van Man, Back Motor Funny Car Team. We looked at him last week when, hey, there's Big Mike. What the buck? Hi, Big Mike. Big Back Motor Funny Car Team. C10 is brand new. Joe Royal is a big supporter of my channel. He's always watching my videos, always commenting, and he's usually always on the live. And you just watch his videos. That's Joe being Joe. He's a pretty cool dude, man. And then we got Lucky Bees. Y'all, I'm sure most of you met Lucky Bees last night, or Lukey Bees Speed and Service. He's a guy from Howard's Cams. I'm doing the discount for us on the HRA. So Big Mike says, howdy, everyone here. And Brad says, Poor Bird Garage says, Big Mike, I've been watching you do the Charger. Yes, so was I. I didn't get that. Well, when I watch on the TV, I can't comment. And then I go to comment. I saw a comment later. I never get to do it. So I apologize for that. New comments. Yeah, so I am here as a spectator. One-eyed is my brother who got me into No Name Nationals excitement. I like that. The No Name Nationals excitement. It is exciting. And I'm really excited to see that we got what do we got? 19 now? No. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 17. 17 channels under 500, and plus who knows how many more. Like all of us that have, like Barrows and me and Big Mike and them guys are probably already signed up. I know I'm signed up already. I think I did it New Year's Day because I fell asleep at like 9 o'clock New Year's Eve, or otherwise I would have been in there. But I'm all got my vacation scheduled at work. Got my No Name Nationals tickets paid for. The only thing I need to do is figure out if I'm gonna. I doubt I'll drive the buck there, but I'll trailer it again. So whether I buy a trailer or rent one. Oh, look! And John says, imagine how exciting it is sitting next a foot away from the orange paper every day. And Buff says, I paid for 2 cars, so yeah, commitment and optimism. Poor boy signed up today. Cool. That's good advice as well. Buck, try to watch your stuff on other platforms like the TV, the phone, the computer. It really helps when you go to put it all together. Yeah. Thank you, Scarlett. Big Mike registered just before midnight. Unfinished projects, 235 days. Don't they have that's a Chevy engine size, isn't it? A 235? Or no, it's a 230 6-cylinder. There's Joe Royal. We were just talking about Joe. Hello, Joe. Joe's one of the newer participants or content creators that signed up. So we have him up on the list. So I think I'm just about caught off. Yeah, U-Haul. Yeah, I know. It was like it was $750 last year for the trailer because I was gone for 10 days with it. So we'll have to see. I don't think I'm going to borrow one because you know how that goes. But anyway, back to I'm on the John Wilburn channel here. I didn't know you had to click here. Oh, that's all channels. We just want No Name Nationals. You click on the No Name Nationals. He actually, thank you for adding that, John. Click here to see all, and then you can see all the channels. Because before that, you can only see 12. 230 full. Yeah, I thought so. Thank you there, Barrows. Loves those freaky things. Harry's Mill at 235. Oh, yeah, all right. Yeah, the older I get, the more I forget. So, all you content creators that are signed up for No Name Nationals need to be subscribed and ring the bell for John Wilburn's channel, because then you'll get all the notifications for the lives that he does and the updates, and there's probably going to be workshops and content creator workshops, and just like last night we had the AHRA. Become a member of the AHRA if you'd like to. I strongly suggested. I was talking to Dallas today, and when John says he's the hardest working man in AHRA, believe him, because every time I talk to him, he's always doing something with it. You could still see them all, but had to know the click there. I just labeled it. Thank you, John, because I didn't know you could click that. I was wondering why you couldn't see it. You should be able to see it all. There's John Wilburn's link. Make sure you're subscribed, and make sure you ring that bell too. You know, this bell. And that way you'll be updated. You won't miss out on anything. Okay. I forgot where I was at again. There's Road Beer Garage link. I don't know. Oh, did he put his own link up? How'd that work? That's weird. Never saw that happen. But anyway, there's Road Beer Garage. And put his own link up. And I don't see him on on the YouTubes. Fun fact, in 14 subs, I tied the AHRA channel. Maybe I can pass it. Uh-oh. Maybe I can pass it this season. My screen keeps going blank, so if I lose you guys, I apologize. I'll be right back. All right, let's get started. First up, with 413 subscribers, is my next project. He was in the race to 500 last year, and he had a job change, and he couldn't make it to the event. So he decided not to go, and then he never got his 500. But he was real close. He's got 413 now, so he's 87 away. He has a lot of real neat how-to videos. Let's see if we can find out how many videos he has. There's his truck. He has 146 videos.
We've been waiting for this for a long time. Well, my son saw it up on the trailer, and he said something that made my eyes light up so bright. Dad, please don't sell the old truck. I want it. I was so happy. I was really looking forward for any reason to keep it. But my wife, not so much. So from then on, we made a plan and got to it. Here's where we made mistake number one. We tore it down to the bare frame with a plan to clean up and paint that frame. We build it up from there. This was a mistake because it never...
All right, there's his truck, and you can see it now. You can probably go back in and watch the whole resurrection of it. See, that's where I'm here, Clay. Yep, that was Clay. Can't see. Oh, sorry. I didn't add it to the stream. All right, let's do that again. Let's see if we can see the truck in the beginning.
Man, we've been waiting for this for a long time.
Gotta get rid of the music. There's Clay.
That's what all we might have to do left. But anyway, if you're interested in my project and what we've done with it so far, stick around. I'll show you all about it. We started this project about 2.5 years ago. This was my daily driver 4x4 project from about 1995 till maybe 2004, when it got stored away and kind of forgotten about. Fast forward
project.
2019, I decided I might as well just get rid of the truck. It's just been sitting around, rotting into the ground. So
yes, that would be a good race for Night Ranger. Yeah.
And brought it home where I thought it might be easy to sell. It wasn't running because of a bad fuel pump at the time. So I thought I'd just get it running, send it down the road.
I bet you unfinished projects drooling over this truck, huh?
Well, my son saw it up on the trailer, and he said something that made my eyes light up so bright. Dad, please don't sell the old truck. I want it. I was so happy. I was really looking forward for any reason.
That's cool.
To keep it.
That's cool. I like that.
So much. So from then on, we made a plan.
So make sure you go back and watch this video and give him a like if you like it, and give him a comment. Let's see what other final disassembly to 5.9 Magnum. Right? Oil my LA small block heads backwards. Will it work? Let's find out. I'm back with more do-it-yourself garage adventures with the 74 Duster. He does some neat wiring tricks too. If you guys are into wiring, he has some neat stuff he does there. Hole saw centering tricks.
I just saw a great.
This one I thought was neat too. A kickdown cable for Mopar transmissions. I don't know did he use a bicycle brake cable or something like that. It's pretty slick stuff. You need to go check it out. So make sure you go into his videos. Theirs was from scrap to slightly less scrap. He did a thing with the relays and stuff. He did a hell of a nice job. And his poor Duster got hit with a deer. Distributor mods. Buzz is the man. Here's overdrive for the masses. Look at the relays and stuff he did there. So go check out my next project. Let's check his about page out. This channel will be a video diary of my various garage projects. I also cover car events and road trips. So, you know, you could use the year, make, and model of his car and his truck and other things he likes to do in there. I saw Rich was in here. I see. Hi, Rich. Ever need older Dodge truck grills? I have a pile. I just saw Cope had one out there. That was perpetual. Yeah, I got my perpetual project shirt. It's a small one. They want me to put it on and make a video, but I haven't done it yet. But it looks like it'll fit, but it'll only be a little tight. So that there is my next project. It looks like he does a very good job with his video titles. I think he does anyway. Well, John, I agree. But first we have rematch. First we have a rematch with the Blue Goose instead of the Blockbuster. Uh-oh. Okay, that's my next project. Go check him out. He needs some support. He's only 87 away. Let's get him in there so he can make it this time. There's Max Wedge's link. All right. Next up, we got Turbo Tom. He just joined the forces too now. He's been around. He's been around the lives for a while. He's been around my lives for a while, and you see him on a live every now and then too. So Turbo Tom, yahoo.com, PO Box, give your address and email. He's a Chrysler tech from 1985 until now. Just to see what they do next, driving my great-grandfather's 1916 Model T Ford with this 455. If I do go, I would want to race Buck with this 455. All right, you're on. Let's go. Just got to make sure yours starts. Just joking, Rich. All right. So, let me see. Can we see how many videos he has? I can never figure that one out. Okay, here you go. Play all. He has 66 videos. There's a brand new TRX. 2022 6.2 liter. Let me back up. Get that out of there. Go to those videos. There was a 2022 Corvette in the showroom, Jeep Compass, Kings Island Christmas lights. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? I like that. There's the Model T Tour Stop. I think those things are so cool. Flush the heater core, still no heat. Ford Lightning powertrain. There's the Model T again, ice cream and gas top. Isn't that just so cool? Just look at them pictures. They're so neat. First snow in 2022. Arm to fill, special tool, chain holder for a 3.6 liter. My last video from No Name Nationals races. Here, let's take a look at that. That's only a minute. There's the Nacho Cuda. There's Jeremy's ride, the crew cab Dart, I think. This was at Lambert's, just in case you guys remember we were talking about going to Lambert's for the car show. This is it. It's only a minute long, so you might as well watch it. There's Landon's link. And Big Mike says those TRX trucks are fast. Red Bear took me down the strip and his at Mocan last year. Yes. There's Jerry. Mopar Joe. JMJ. Oh, that was quick. Okay. So you got 66 videos. Look at that car show. More Model Ts. Left rear a little loose. Coyote Duster, Roadrunner engine. Roadrunner. That, man, look at that, Big Mike. Sold 74 Charger. So go check out Turbo Tom 416. He has 279 subscribers. Hello, Maple Lane. Happy Saturday. Did the boys wake up yet? A lot of people don't understand that. Okay. There's Lars working on the trash truck. Just stop by and say, howdy, y'all. Howdy. How about that? A local doctor got that TRX. He uses it for hunting. That's pretty cool, huh? There's Turbo Tom right there. If you want to ask him anything, he's in the chat. If not, go watch his channel. Go watch his videos. You know, and if you like it, give him a like. Give him a comment, good or bad, and or a dislike. You know, go check him out. He needs some support. Next up, Nick the Van Man. This one sort of excited me because he wants to swap a small block Chevy in an Astro van. And back in the late 90s, we did a 85 Chevy S10. We put a small block in. And we always talked about getting one of these two-wheel drive Astro vans, putting a small block in it. And my buddy always used to say, you know, imagine being at the red light and up to next to a Camaro and you give her the gas, and he said the SN takes off on you. He said it'd be like nothing but assholes and elbows because you're on top of that front wheel. I said, man, that'd be pretty cool just to be burning that with a van. I never got to do that. But anyway, Nick the Van Man 90, they just had a live with, he's friends with Daddy's Money Garage. There's his link. Hey, Blake snuck in here. There's Blake. Hello, Blake. Get a new pump for the carb. Hope that's exactly what happened. What's Ricky from Jerry Racing? Just got done racing go-karts. Now going out to eat and drink. Oh, cool. Thanks for stopping by there, Blake. So anyway, let's see what this is only a little short video, I believe. That's that 4.3. You can't see the truck. All right. Maybe it's down in here. There it is right there. There it is, drag racing. Now the van doesn't sound like that. That's that Nova. Go get him. Get him. I think it'll be a little quicker with a small block in there. But that's I want to keep an eye on in that channel. I want to watch that. See how he does with that. And I hope he makes it to he'll make it. There's a lot of time left, but he'll make it to the No Name Nationals. I can't wait to see that van. So let's see how many videos he got. I think he's been at this a while. Oh, only 16. He got 16 videos. Let's see what his about page is about. Yeah, van dropping the kids off at soccer again and smoking the tires on the way out. Yeah, you're going to need it to run like a top, Rich. You want to run me. Yeah. There's Jerry Racing link. No drama, just good, honest content revolving around my journey to no-name nationals, building vans, building affordable real-world performance engines, and some bracket racing mixed in. Cool. The only thing you're missing there is year, make, and models of the vans that he does have. That'd be nice to know. But it's not there. So humbling but educational first pass for the Astro. 0 to 80 baseline for the Astro. A lot of short videos here. There's his Ford van. There's his other Ford van. And a 306. So go check out Nick the Van Man 90. Oh, look at this. I'm subscribed. I always like to subscribe when we're in the live. I don't know why. It's just something I like to do. Hunter make it. There's Hunter. Hippie. Joe Royal. All right. Well, 149,000 is just breaking in there, Rich. There's the Astro van doing a burnout. You want to see that? Wow. Not too shabby. All right. You'll check out Nick the Van Man. Another thing I have is in the description of this live. All the channels that are under 500 are in there, all 17. So in case you missed one or the link goes up in there, get down in the description and you'll find it. And if you have troubles with it, let me know. I'll make sure I straighten it out. There's Sand Mountain's link. All right, next up. Back Motor Funny Car Team. I think this is pretty cool too. I didn't get to watch, usually I watch videos before the live. But work was busy this week, and I got to watch a couple of the other ones, but I didn't get to watch any of this guy. Uh-oh. Featured channel. Well, I am subscribed. Racer dude. Huh. So let me see how many videos he got. He has 45 videos. Where is your funny car? Oh, hey, Jeffers. Hey, you guys should know this. Look at that. He's a hometown dude there. You guys better watch his channel and make sure you know what you're doing when you get up against him. Chilling in the house, working on my editing skills. They need work. Hey, RC. Hello, RC. JB. Mr. JB is in the house. Hello, JB. Hippie Miller. Hi, Hippie Miller. Yeah, he already knows that, Hippie. I guess he'll be up against Redbeard. Huh? What do you think? Let's watch this run, then we'll knock it out of here. Then we'll move on. That's a pretty cool looking car. I do like yellow, though. Someone messed with the pump lever. Just got it fixed. Oh, cool. Hey, JB, it wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't see the time. 5:51. There you go. I didn't have to see the time. Corvair, yes. You have one too, don't you? With a 4.3 in it. All right. Uh-oh. What's he say there? Let's go big. And I'm back up here. I want to see what. Uh-oh. Oil smoke. Not good. All right. Home of the back motor 69 Corvair rear engine funny car. We are an injected nostalgia funny car team based in Sikeston, Missouri. There you see, he's a hometown dude. We are sponsored by FTI Transmission, Billy Mack Signs, and Fuel Injection Enterprises. We are Jack approved, our first step towards marketing. Cool. So make sure you, let's see, videos. Looks like a lot of drag racing videos. Brake check. Been doing a long time. Flamethrowers, first try. New engine. Bradenton. So there you go. Bunch of drag. Oh, look at that. There it is before it had paint on it. And here too. Or it was a different color anyway. All right. Go check out Back Motor Funny Car Team. He's at 166 subscribers, so he needs 344. All right, next up. This is another one. I really like the 67, 68 C10s. And all the way up to 72. I like all of them, but I like the look at a 67, 68. Hey, there's Bad Attitude. Hi, everyone. Hey, we just opened up your channel there, Bad Attitude. Look who's talking. Don't set anything on fire. Or anything silly like that. Go, Mike. Anyway, here's Bad Attitude C10. I like C10s. I like them years. I was just on Square Body stuff and said, I was thinking about those Nivlac 4200 engines and because those guys told me one of those would look good in a buck. And I said, I know they would, but I want a 455. But I also thought one of those engines would be neat in one of those 67 Chevy. And I thought, man, as a sleeper, you can have a 3 on the tree, but I heard that engine will probably rip that transmission up. All right, so let's check his about page out. Oh, look at this. We got a good one going on there. Follow along as we rebuild our 67 Bad Attitude C10 from the ground up while sharing the components being used and their install. We'll also be doing performance upgrades, part reviews, an LS engine, a Ford 9-inch build, converting over to coilover suspension, tubular K-frame, member, aftermarket upper and lower control arms, installation of 4L80. There's Mofo Driver and Rabbit Transit. Hello, fellas. Good evening, everyone. I'm like, squirrel. I see new guys. I got to say hi. So, 4L80 racing transmission, 3500. CD converter, Circle D converter will be covered as well. Chassis upgrades, wiring, fuel, brakes, you name it. It'll be doing it. We're even installing a centrifugal supercharger once the truck is done. Be taking you along for the drag and drive events we attend as well as other racing. The drag and drive events will allow me to compete in the racing again and fill a void in my life since my accident. Just to watch and see how racers and spectators alike have become so much more involved in drag and drag events. I feel that its camaraderie and fellowship is second to none. I like that last sentence there. I feel the camaraderie and fellowship is second to none. That's the No Name Nationals too, and you're going to find out. This is a great community. Everybody's always willing to help out. So make sure you check everybody else out on oh, you're welcome, on the list, and everybody in the chat. You'll see everybody in the chats, most every chat, like in John's lives and stuff. And Bad Attitude, make sure you're subscribed to the John Wilburn channel. All right, and make sure you ring the bell so you're up to date on everything that's going on with the No Name Nationals. And I need to hit the subscribe button because I haven't subscribed to Bad Attitude C10 yet. And I apologize because I haven't watched any of your videos yet. Usually I like to watch the videos before I come in and take a review on them, but that didn't happen this time. A lot. I get a lot of my, believe it or not, I get a lot of my YouTube video watching at work because, the job I have is I'm on call. So, if none of the machines are broke down or stopped or something, I don't have any, I have to wait there until something happens. So while I'm waiting, I watch YouTube. So let's see here. You got a 55-second.
Welcome back to Bad Attitude C10. Today I'd like to announce that I am going to register and participate in the No Name Nationals in Missouri in September of this year. The actual dates are Friday, September 22nd and Saturday, September 23rd at Jeffers Motorsports Park. I will be entered in a class called the No Name National 500, which means it's for creators that do not have 500 subscribers yet. So they kind of have it labeled as a race within a race. So first step is I need to get subscribers and get my count up to 500 that I'm looking for to participate. I'm open to any call outs that y'all want to put. I don't care how fast you work. Win or lose, I'm here to have fun and enjoy a sport that I've been absent from for 14 years. So again, guys, the No Name Nationals. I'll be there. See you there.
I'll be there too. Hey, nice video. I like that. So what else you got going on here? So, hey, Unfinished Project, did you get his link up there? Like I said, if the link isn't up in the chat, it's down in the description. So you can go check this guy's channel out and make sure he's at 175 subscribers. He needs support. And Bad Attitude C10 first event, whatever, it was sick week 2023. Well, kind of. Supercharger hub issue is solved. Gets a steam port kit and intake. Episode 23 shows signs of life in the power department. There's some pretty nice video descriptions. C10 gets some modern touches with Intellect's gauges. Plum Crazy, new braided hoses. Hey, that's pretty slick. Test hit. Let's see how many videos he got so you can go and watch them.
Welcome back to Bad Attitude C10.
58
58
videos you can go watch. Make sure you, if you like it, give them a like. If you don't like it, give them a dislike. Make sure you leave a comment because the likes and the comments really get the videos out there for the YouTube algorithm. That's easy for me to say. So you've got a nice about page. And that's 68 videos. You got a bunch of shorts there too. C10 donor truck. Bad to the donor truck gets disassembled. Let's take a quick look at that.
Welcome back to Bad Attitude C10.
Lost the footage of the bedroom. I'll give that one a like. Cool. I like the music too. And sparks. Yeah, I don't know if you know that or not, Bad Attitude, but you can do a 15-second or a 60-second or anywhere in between. You can also when I do it on my phone, I take a couple different videos and I'll take a clip out of this one and then a clip out of that one and a clip out of this one and I'll merge them all together. I don't know if you can do that or not, but you can. That helps out a lot too, because then you don't have to put it all in one. Make sure you get it all in 15 seconds or 40 seconds or whatever. What are you using for editing? But you can just take clips out of different videos. A matter of fact, that last short I did is a clip out of one of my long videos that I did, and so you can go in there and do that yet too. I don't know if you know that or not, but thought I'd help out there. If you have any questions, reach out to me. My email's on my about page, and I'll be glad to help you any way I can. All right, that's Bad Attitude. 107. Oh, you get 177 subscribers now. So go check him out. Go check his videos out. Who doesn't love a C10? Well, maybe a Mopar guy might not, but yeah, thanks for give that a shot. Right down when you first create a short, there's a little square down in the bottom left, and that takes you to your videos. So when you go into one video, you can take a clip out of it, and then you go back to that same page and hit that same button. It'll take you back, and you can grab another video, and then grab a clip out of that, and it'll all merge together. It's pretty cool. Shopcat says, make that 178 Bad Attitude. There's Cheryl. Hi, Cheryl. How you doing today? There you go. He recommends that you watch his intro. Did I miss your intro? Is this it here?
Welcome back to Bad Attitude C10. Today I'd like to announce...
Oh, that's a short. Maybe he's talking about this one. But that was the same thing. Boom, baby. All right, I'm sorry they're bad at episode 1. Let's see if we can find it. We'll play it for you. Episode 24, let's see, episode 19, 18. $13, 9, 3, 2, episode 1. That's nine minutes. Let's watch a little bit of it anyway. Uh-oh, music. Gotta watch the music. Hi, Blake.
Anyway, we're going to take care of this real quick. And after we discuss this time, I pretty much don't want to be getting a bunch of emails.
Yes, Rich.
Everything pertaining to the accident that I had back in 2009. This channel isn't about that. This channel is about us putting together a 67 C10 pickup that's going to allow me to return to a form of racing in which we plan on doing drag and drive events. So, first off, we will not have the comment section on our videos activated because after my accident, there were so many internet people that want to speculate and assume that they know what happened and transpired in the shop when there were only 3 people in the shop when the accident happened. And we are the only 3 that know what actually did happen. Second thing, I still have no clue why the bottle fell. DOT took the bottle after I was in ICU and was woke up 3 to 4 days later. They requested to take the bottle.
That's what he said. No comment.
And we did have a verbal agreement where once they found and concluded the investigation, I'd get the bottle back. And as of today, we were never told anything has been concluded, nor was the case ever closed. The only thing I can tell tell you is there were over 1,100 microfractures in the inside of the bottle. And they said over 300 of them you see with the naked eye. We don't know why. We don't know all the history of the bottle. We don't know anything. The bottle came in a corner on pot. It was turnkey. We took it out, put our motor in it. That bottle sat in my shop for 11 months. And then that day it let go. We don't know why. We're not going to speculate. We're not going to assume. It's a freak accident. And that's what we're going to leave it at. So keep your comments to yourself because I really don't care. Number 3, I do have a foul mouth. Speak like a sailor, touch like a sailor, however you want to say it. I apologize if that's something that offends you. You can just don't come to the channel. I mean, nobody's forcing you to watch what we do. Nobody's asking you to watch what we do. We're just going to cover the build of the truck, and the first few videos are going to be kind of plain and boring. We will basically time-lapse what we're doing on the truck unless it is pertinent. If we're building the truck,
That's true. He says sorry.
Together that we feel we want to share that's kind of cool or relevant.
All right. Well, you guys can go back and watch the whole thing. We got a couple more channels to look at, but I appreciate your honesty and letting us and give us a warning on the, the language. That's entirely up to you. It's your channel. You get to do what you want with it. But that won't stop me. I get a foul mouth too, but I try not to put it on camera. So that's Bad Attitude C10. He's going to be around for the long haul, it looks. And well, he's already registered, so he's definitely here for the long haul. And so go check his channel out. Apparently can't comment on his videos, but you can at least like him if you like him. And he needs support. He's up to 178 subscribers. He needs 322. He's a one-legged man wanting to race again. Now, that's cool. So go check out Bad Attitude C10. We'll be reviewing these channels again. So another thing I'd say is make sure you get some more content up there, because by the time you roll around again, I'll need something else to talk about. Okay, so comments are approved before published. Okay. So you can't comment. You just approve them before you publish them. There you go. All right. Next up, my buddy Joe. Joe Royal's Garage. Joe Royal, not Royals. Joe's been a big supporter of my channel. Mofo says turn your comments on. I think he has them on, but they're going to be approved before they go published. Where are we at? I usually get a foul mouth when I eat chicken. Excuse me. So Joe Royal, he just joined the forces this week, which I was happy to see because hopefully you get to the No Name Nationals. I'll get to meet him, shake his hand, because I would like to do that. Joe's putting together a Nova, the yellow Nova here. I can't remember what year it is. It's pretty rusty Nova too, from what I seen yesterday. I'm trying to find his hot rod. There it is. There, shop update. Anyway, yes, they are just approved. Hoopty, LOL. Hey, there's Mark. Hey, Mark, old man in the shop. So let's see how many videos. That's videos. This is home. 107 videos.
How's it going, guys? So, I don't know, quick little update.
This is Joe. Joe being Joe. It reminds me of Junk Car Willie saying, just keep being you. And that's Joe. Joe's him.
I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope you all have a happy New Year. I look forward to videos on all you guys' projects. I'm kind of open to show you some more of what I got going on. This is the first time in years I've actually had any time off
Mama took a little overnight trip with some friends. Went down to Kentucky, got a little bourbon tasting. Discovered I absolutely do not like brandy. Sorry to the lovely lady that gave us that tour. You know, it was a good tour. It was fun to see the distillery, but that just wasn't for me.
That's the Bondo King. I forget what the Bondo King is. Here it is.
Now, right there's a chunk of Bondonium right there. Yeah, that was a good-sized hole he filled in there. But really, can you see it? I don't know. Yeah. So, we'll give that guy props. He was truly a Bondo King. Bondo and Pink, make you the body man I ain't. Rock on.
Yeah, where am I going here? All right, here we go.
How's it going, guys? So,
That's Joe. About page. I'm here to make friends with who also like to work on cars. I try to do it myself. My goal being once I get it home, I don't send it to someone else to do the work. End result, I don't always know what I'm doing, and there's a lot of figuring stuff out. Isn't that the truth? I like that sentence. There's a lot of figuring stuff out. I'm still figuring stuff out. But I am YouTube or auto body YouTube auto body certified. Videos. I wanted to see where's the update on Nova. Oh, there we go. Oh, you that his daughter got married. I thought, yeah, there it is here. Here we go.
we've got the front end reassembled on it. Firewall's done, finally.
Oh, you're welcome, Joe. You're a good dude, man.
I believe.
There's his hot rod
Anyway,
and a Harley.
bring the little 4.8 to the front of the garage and start preparing it to go down in here because I want it sitting in place before I make any of the steering linkage or try
He
and
does nice work.
decide what I'm going to do with a booster or no or manual brakes for the master cylinder and stuff. I have
Hello, Andrew.
motor mounts for it. I do not
Calvin?
have the oil pan yet,
Paula?
so that's what I need to get next is the oil pan.
We're just taking a look at Joe Royal here in his Nova.
Go in here in a minute and get that ordered. I hope that you all are having a good day.
Make sure you go check that video. That's a good video there. I think gluing the rear axle in too is another.
Back on the Nova today.
Let's see if we can go back in here. Oh, there's his hot rod.
I'll try and take it there this year, so probably tomorrow after work.
That's
go
cool.
Up, get a quick oil change, make sure everything's kind of tight and good and ready for a couple of little short road trips. For right now, we are, or I am, starting to weld the axles out of the car, as you can see, starting to weld the brackets onto it. This is the small 10-bolt rear end. I don't know, friends have told me I'm crazy for running it, but I figure with what I'm doing with the car, I don't see any reason why I would push this rear axle that hard. But the
Let's see if we can see. Nope, that ain't the one. Let me try to find it there, Joe. No. I thought gluing the rear axle in maybe.
back on the Nova today.
Oh no, we just watched that one.
Think duct tape.
All right, I can't find it. But anyway, you'll get to see where he put the rear in. And I'm lost now. Get to see where he put the rear in. Hell of a nice job he did there too. And a quick shop update. Maybe it's in that one. There's the engine he wants to put in it. Shout outs to some friends. It was bashed and I couldn't take it. All right, that's Joe Royal. Make sure you go check out Joe. You got 104 subscribers. He needs 396. He needs a lot of support. All right, Joe. We'll be back at you again in another couple of weeks, probably next week even, because you're lower on the list. So I'm going to take the low. I'm going to start at the lowest on the list and then just keep climbing, 6 at a time. And then the last but not least is Lukey Bees, which you probably already met him last night, but he only has. You got to hear this Pro Charge GTO, a Buffalo like this one. Well, anyway, he's just getting started. He only had like 1 or 2 subscribers early on this week. Oh, no problem, Joe. I appreciate what you do for me and my channel here too. He's always a big supporter. And if you didn't get to see Lukey last night on John's Live, you can go back and watch it. There's a discount for the AHRA members going to be starting in March 1st, which didn't help me out a couple weeks ago because I just bought a bunch of parts. And if you want to, and here's here, we'll watch this one. Yeah, that one's pretty long. Howard Cams, competition products. There's his Ranger.
What's up? So, first video, pretty exciting. Just want to point out that whole intro thing, that part of your life, you're never getting that back. I own that with that ridiculousness. So, we're welcome for that.
Johnny Ringo.
Officially forever part of your life. But main thing, why are we here? Why am I talking to you? My name is Luke B. I am a tech at Howard's Cams. So if you pick up the phone and call Howard's and say, hey, I got a 355 small block,
I'm your Huckleberry.
5 aluminum heads, and let's say a dual plane. What do? What game do I put in it? This is the converter I have. This is the converter I want. I'll help you walk through that and figure out something that's going to best fit your needs. What's great about that is I meet lots of people, get to talk to them all the time, but they really don't have a personal relationship with me past that. So as an employee of Howard's, we thought it would be cool to give you guys an inside look at what we do and what we're really like as people and basically just shenanigans. I have this absolute hunk of junk here, as you can see by this glorious residual Wisconsin residing on my wheel wells. On this truck.
He's a crafty little devil there too. So go check out Lukey B's Speed Service. He's supposed to be doing some videos of grinding camshafts and stuff at Howard's Cams. He only has a couple of videos. Well, there's only 3 there and 2 shorts. So that's all he's got for right now. He's got 78 subscribers. He is the guy you're going to be talking to, Tech Talk, if you call Howard's Cams. And he will also, he's also coordinating the discount from for the AHRA members through Howard's Cams and the competition. I can't think of the name of it now. competition products. Let's see if he has anything in his about. Your friendly neighborhood Howard's Cam Tech guy. I'm halfway good at whole lot of nothing. There's Mofo Driver's link. So go check out Lukey B. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of him. I believe he's going to be on the Wednesday Tech Talk with Lukey's cam lives are good. So I believe he's going to be on the Tech Talk with Professor P and Dallas Brown, Mr. Rodder's neighborhood, or the HRA channel. And that'll be it for tonight. So with that, I want to let you know next week I'm going to start with the lowest and go up 6. We're going to review those. And then the week after, we're going to go from 7 up. And then the week after that, we'll go from 7 to 13 up. If we don't have 6, we'll just go up to the top and come right back to the bottom again. And that's how I'll do it from here on, since we got 17 people now. And we'll just keep doing that every week. If you're part of the community asylum, then you're on the inside. I'll wear this as soon until I'm going to walk softly as not to piss off the powers that be. UPS, the residents are running the joint. There's Scarlett's link, and there's John Wilburn's channel. You can see all the channels that are under 500. And with that, we're gonna remove this. Okay, I'm gonna put the invite up in case anybody wants to join on. I'll there's the link. Boom. Now we're going to have an open mic. Cousin Mike. Open mic. Pin message. All right, message is pinned. What's he say there? 308 38 POS, and update your channel link name thingy. Don't get discouraged. Your subs will go up and down. That's correct, Dizzy. Hello, Dizzy. Good to see you. What's he say about definitely not the Mofo Driver? I threw my hat in with this lot of misfits last year, and even though I can't make it down, it's given me a huge boost of motivation. Well, you know what, Shopcat, that's exactly right. That's what happened with me. Just by signing up, and it made me, it gave me the kick in the butt I needed to keep going. And because, I spent the money, so then I wanted to make good for it. So I was doing a long video between 5 and 15 minutes every other day, and then every day I would put a short out. And to this day, I'm still putting a short every day. I don't know. That's the way I've been doing it. There's Mr. Polo. There's his link. I also want to let you know, and there's that Fiero guy. All the links are in the description for all 17 channels that are under 500 subscribers. So make sure you go check them out. There's Mohawk 62. He's been around since he was at the No Name Nationals, and then he wanted to join in. So he's been on the lives and on my live and other people's lives ever since. He's been doing the thing, getting in the community. I see everybody says hi to Mohawk now. That's what he did. He went out there and he put himself out there. Told him I was going to beat him to 500. I hope you do, Pure Pontiac Garage. It's a fun race. That's what I said. Shop Cat was talking about him, and he was him and Heavens Mopars were having a little battle back and forth, and then me and Heavens Mopars had a battle right near the end. Right as soon as we got around 420, 430 subs, we started battling. And that was fun. We have a victim. I see his cigarette, but I don't see him. There he is.
Hey, Buck.
Hey, Auto Salvage, how you doing today?
Oh, I've been pretty good today. It's been a good day today. It kind of warmed up a little bit.
It's well, it was supposed to warm up here, but I don't think it got too warm. Let's see. Oh, it's still 40 degrees. That ain't too bad. It's better than 29 like it was yesterday.
Right.
And Moab says he can't wait to do it again. Slow, small block Ford. Hello there, Slow. I did put a smaller, there was a 6.5 power valve in my Holly. I put a 5.5 in it. I think I should have went lower, but it seems a little better, but I had to come in and do my premiere. So I didn't get to mess with it too much. And another thing is there was no gasket underneath that power valve. The one that was in it.
That Buick's on.
Punisher's ready to do it again too. I'm not that familiar with the Holly, so I don't know if you need one or not. But the new one came with it, so I put it in there. I have to mess with the distributor next.
Uh-oh.
I want to lower it. See, I still have the timing up. Is up to I think I just have it set for like 34 degrees total.
Right. Need to get
I don't have the vacuum advance hooked up, so I want to get back to that.
Yeah, you need to get you one of them one wire distributors when you put the big block in it.
Yeah, I got like a package deal, and a distributor came with it. You can add one of them like MSD boxes to it if you want to.
Right. That's what I'm gonna do with that Thunder Chicken.
Yeah,
Put a one wire distributor, and then I'm gonna go with a Chevrolet alternator. One wire goes to the alternator.
I got you.
Makes it a lot simpler.
Right, but that rear I got had a 411 in it, and which I was surprised it wasn't a posi coming out of a '69 Camaro, but whatever.
Right.
No,
it'll fit in there. You might have to change out the brackets on it and move it over.
What's that?
On that rear end, it should just bolt right straight up underneath there.
Oh, it did. It's in. I've been using it. Yeah. Yep, I didn't get that video out yet. I think that'll be coming up next. That's why I said at the end of that one, it says now we're ready for install, because that's what I did. After I got that all together, I installed it.
Yeah, we've been looking for about 2 months to find something to bring up there. And then I thought, well, I'll go pull one out of the field at my buddy's place. And then I was thinking, well, I didn't want to put all the major cutting and stuff. I said, and then plus my wife said, we need to find something that's pretty decent to drive up there, because it's 7 hours up there.
Yeah.
So we'll find that Thunderbird.
All right, Slow SBF. I just subscribed to your channel, so when you put that video out, I should get a notification. I'll check that out.
Yeah, some of these channels need to remind them that they don't have to bring a car, just show up,
Yeah, well, that's entirely up to them there, Auto Salvage,
Right.
I mean, we've been saying that for, and that's how I felt last year. Even if I didn't get the car done, I was still going.
Right.
I was going to take my daily driver,
Right.
And then that's what ended up. Who was it? Andy from Unity Motorsports ran his Explorer or something, didn't he?
Yeah, down the track. Sure did. Yeah, we was wanting to come, but we had a lot going on.
Uh-huh.
And then I think it was then July, Ford Place bought the escape in for that recall, and we got it back the day before December 1st. Is when we got it back.
Okay.
So that kind of put dampers on the plans.
Right. Unfinished says no, they have to bring a car. Hey, here's your buddy Rich. Hello,
You're gonna
Rich.
smoke what? You're gonna smoke what down at No Name Nationals?
I'm gonna smoke dope. I gave that up years ago.
You're gonna spit what out the exhaust?
Yeah,
The 455 Pistons.
yeah. I'll suck you up my exhaust pipe and blow you out black.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Keep dreaming, pal.
Yeah. I'll be like this. Ask JB.
You know, thing else to that car but paint it. Now that y'all starting this mess. You all won't be able to keep up with me at all. I got news for you.
Rich, it ain't nothing but a small block.
What, yours?
Yeah, it ain't nothing but a small block.
Yeah.
You wait.
So Road Beer is going to bring his 14 Ram if he can't get the
The
project
outside
done.
of the car and the interior of the car will look like crap. But once I pop that hood, you're going to be like, holy crap.
It'll be all right, because on the inside of ours, it's just going to be 2 front bucket seats, because I'm going to take all the interior out of it. Make room
That's
for
all I got in mine. I only have 2 bucket seats in the front and a shifter on the floor.
That's all you need.
That's it.
Hi, Terry. Watch out. Here's a slow, small block Ford.
Yo, look at these guys. A bunch of killers in here.
Joe says smoke dope and eat Cheetos. That's right. I still eat Cheetos. I just don't smoke dope.
Pass on the second thing too.
Oh, no, I love Cheetos. I just had some yesterday.
I don't know. I think Doritos are going to take the cake on that.
Dope, because you get the munchies.
Yeah. There's Terry Grover's link.
There you go, Mr. Grover. What's up, Pop?
So, Mr. I forget your name, slow, small block Ford.
Mickey.
Mickey.
That'd be
Hey,
me.
Mickey.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Mickey's running a small block Ford. He'll tell you all about it.
Yeah, they're slow.
Yeah, they're slow. I'll tell you what, though, you get something that's sitting next to it, we might have a little problem there. This thing eats 460s all day long. Not to play, Mr. Grover. If anybody caught Terry's video the other day, we were poking fun at his 460, just messing with him. I think it's going to be pretty quick.
If I had a trailer to bring it up there, and that Thunder Chicken, it'd be a 460 under the hood then.
Is that Thunder Chicken got a 460 in it?
Oh, it's got 302 in it.
Ah, okay. Is it stock block or stroked or anything?
Yeah, it's stock.
Hey, Dizzy's been smoking pot and eating Cheetos for 51 years.
The Cheetos company is having a field day on him. They're like, keep smoking, man.
Yeah.
Keep smoking.
Hey, first responder, all the links are down in the description. You can go check them out. See if you're subscribed to them all.
Yeah, I've had a couple of Fords. I had, 3 of them with the 289 engines.
Yeah, I'd like to do a 289. I have a stock long block with a Whedon intake and a 650
They are good.
Brawler carburetor, and it's been low 12s at 110 in a 2,800 pound car. So it does a little something.
Well, see, that's what I'm thinking about the Olds, because the Olds is very big, but it'll start off slow, but it'll probably finish fast.
Hey,
Unfinished
listen.
projects. We're talking about pot pie.
Yeah. There ain't nothing an old nitrous bottle can't fix, you know.
No, man, I just got to tune her up. You got to look at the video of me starting that car up. It didn't
Yeah, I'm
run.
definitely gonna check it out.
There's a video of me starting it up. It's got a little bit of an exhaust leak, and the transmission coolant line actually had a pinhole in it, so I got to fix that. But now that y'all are talking this smack to me, I'm getting out there tomorrow. I'm going to put all new stuff in it. So the rest of the
There you
car is
go.
going to look crap on the inside where you sit and on the outside. But once you pop that hood, you're going to be like, man, maybe I should have kept my mouth shut.
The rattier they look, the more mean they look. I like them like that.
That's the thing. That's why I want to keep the outside looking like crap. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Sometimes I get scared next to the guys that got some good paint. I look at them and like, brother, man, don't come into this lane because I'm scared to see what this thing does.
Oh, you should see the 57 Chevy that I painted.
Now
It
mine's
looks pretty
mine's got
cool. I'll tell you right now, I did that car with rattle cans.
I had
You're
a
not gonna
guy with a backhoe claw my front fender in my door, so it looks like a T-Rex stuck his nails inside of my quarter and door, and it's got a little marks on it. But I think it looks good like that. I mean, like I said, it builds character. The car
well,
stands out.
when you're doing rattle cans, you know, you do it the same way you do regular paint. It's still enamel, okay? And what you do is you wet sand and then you polish it. That's how you get the glow, you know, the reflective things, you know, off the paint from the trees and everything.
Right.
That's how I do it all the time. I did it on a 50 Dodge. I did it on Plymouth. And then the 57 Chevy. And there's a video on my channel that shows me taking off over an inch of Bondo on a fender that had a superficial dent in it. There was no rust on the fender at all.
Yeah, some guys are really good at repairing those. You know, I'm still very much a rookie in the car scene. You know, I know little things, and I learned a lot of my stuff from the older generation, just little
Yeah,
things.
with that kind of stuff, I mean, a superficial dent is nothing, man. You don't even have to take the fender off. You can pretty much just push it out from where the you know, the wheel where the wheel sits, you know, on the inside underneath the hood. You could pretty much just poke that right out. They didn't need to use that much product. You know what I mean? That was crazy.
Hey, unfinished projects. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, March 4th. Yeah, we'll be posting a big video of that event, but we're going to a no prep event. Give you guys some good content on that. You know, hopefully somebody gets some enjoyment out of that, just looking at a different style of racing that's around. But yeah, I appreciate the shout out. No, that's a good guy right there. Unfinished product. He was actually at the last race, and him and Terry Grover got me into everybody's Buck Does It and Bear Rose, and I started meeting people, and one after another heard about No Name Nationals, and I'm like, dude, there's no way I gotta make it this year. So we'll see.
Yeah, I just sent what was it, Brad from Poor Boys Garage. I just sent him a message on Instagram and on his channel and Facebook. So hopefully he'll get back to me because he's talking about going. I know he's down over near North Carolina or South Carolina or something like that, and that's only about 8 hours away from me. So
yeah, I'd like to go down to North Carolina this year to go check out some races down there. They got I think the House of Hooks is down there in North Carolina or South Carolina. I can't remember which one, but I've always wanted to go to that track and just check it out.
yeah, well, he is going down to No Name Nationals. Brad is, so
Okay.
he'll be bringing the beep beep car down there again.
Yeah, I'm just a little stick shift driver, you know. Might go down there, have some fun. I don't know who else has a stick shift in the No Name Nationals, but I'd like to.
Oh, there's a few of them. Yep.
Yeah, have some fun with that.
Yeah, I think the vehicle that I'll be hauling it down with it actually is stick shift. It's a 5-speed.
All right, there you go.
Right. You know, the NSB guys had a stick shift, and so did Family's Garage. They had stick shifts, and
Okay.
somebody else too had stick shift.
Man, it's a dying sport. I'm happy people are out there and running the class. And last year, for our last no prep event, we had 20 cars, and then this year we had a cap limit on 34 cars filled up in 18 hours. So it's definitely coming back around. You know, the stick game is it's fun. You know, it's an adrenaline rush. Anything can happen in stick shift racing. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, 38. There's a barbecue place down there that serves breakfast or something. I don't remember the name. Perpetual Projects was talking about it.
Hey, Buck, when does this happen anyway? When does the first No Name Nationals thing start?
Well, Thursday is Tech Day, which is September 21st of this year.
Oh, so it don't start till way down there? Okay.
Right, and then the 22nd, 23rd is the racing and all the different events.
Well, that's plenty of time. Jesus. These guys
Yeah,
were
it's
acting.
235 days.
Yeah, it was like these guys were sitting there like, yeah, but you can't raise the 8250 to get down there. Where there's a will, there's a way. If I could put that 57 back together, I can come up with 8250.
Here comes Mr. John Wilburn, 236 days.
Okay.
John, how you doing, sir?
Can't hear you, John.
How you doing, John?
Oh, reasonably well. How are y'all?
There
Not
you
bad,
go.
not bad.
Just thought I would get ahead of this. I see people talking about pot in the comments a lot. Just so you know, page 26 of the AHRA rulebook says there's a zero tolerance policy against being under the influence when you're participating.
Oh, yeah.
That's a thing because, you know.
They don't want you smashing into the walls. That's why.
I hear you.
Somebody else.
Just thought I'd mention that.
You don't have to worry about it, John. I'm a school bus driver. I can't do that crap.
Yeah. I got kids to live for. I can't drive a stick and be high.
I ain't about to go
maybe
somebody
20
else's.
years ago.
The other stick cars you're thinking of is Brewer. The
Brewer.
Brewers have a pair of B bodies. They're at a 4-speed. What's up, Andrew Nelson?
Yeah, so if anybody here hasn't subbed to my channel, please do. The more subs I have, the quicker I can get to No Name Nationals, and I'm not worried about the 8250 registration fee. I can get that.
Yeah.
Hey, Unfinished Project, I'll just say, because I just want to be clear where I am, regardless of policy. I am a libertarian, okay? So I'm one of these people that if you do something, your own home, and you're not harming other people, that's your business. That's what being a libertarian is all about, right? But the AHRA rulebook is very clear on this, as is the NHRA, as is the IHRA, and all sanctioned tracks that are paying for insurance and paramedics and renting tracks and everything else. So I just want people to know that this is not any kind of moral crusade on my part, but I'm just putting that out there because we want to get way ahead of that. And I told Dallas, I said this will be a hot topic this year because there is enough, legalization going on across the country.
Yeah. But yeah, track safety should be number one. Don't get behind the wheel and be under the influence at the track or on the streets. The same thing, no matter how you look at it.
I mean, the whole personal thing of it is I've never understood the whole government trying to interfere in stuff like this. I mean, if we have seen people will use any substance and make anything, and there's no law stops any of that, Life, liberty, pursuit of happiness, right? If it makes you happy to slam your head in the car hood, go for it. I'm just saying.
You're just saying
administratively get ahead of this.
Oh boy. Hey now.
Hey Buck, that power valve you switched out. I know you said you went down to a 5.5. Did it feel like it was still stumbling harder, or it felt like it was getting a little bit better?
It did get better. It still has a little stumble, but it did get better. There was a 6.5 in it. I took the vacuum reading in drive, and I had 12 inches, so that's why I went with a 5.5.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
do you have do you have the 455 in it yet?
No, it's still in the machine shop.
I would probably put a 4.5 in it and then pull the what is it? There's a pump on the side that sends the first initial pump through the Venturis itself.
Right, the accelerator pump.
The accelerated pump. Pull that off. There is there's a spring and then there's a gasket inside the accelerator pump. When I bought my 750, the gasket that sits inside that hole was actually crooked and it wasn't getting fuel through the primaries itself. So I would take it apart, just make sure there's no gaskets or ripping inside of it.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
all
think
new
that's
because
it.
they actually had a 30 cc pump in a 50 cc housing. So I had to buy a 30 cc. Yeah, I had to buy a 30
that'll do it.
cc housing kit, and I put all that in there, and that's all working fine. It just when I'm cruising and then I let off the gas and I go to get back on it, it dies out. And you know.
Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
Do you know anybody that actually has a 455 intake for a 4-barrel?
No. For an
No, that's all.
Oldsmobile.
For a
For
Buick?
an Oldsmobile.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Maybe Wild Rose, but the freight on it would cost 3 times what the intake's worth.
Right. Yep.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I see a lot of 455 Oldsmobiles on Facebook.
You know what I'll do is I'll wait until what is it, April, because they got the what the hell is that down by me?
Hey, 38
Island
Racing's
Raceway.
got an iron one.
They got Island Raceway's actually got one of those swap meets or whatever that comes up in April, and there's one up there in Bayou too, Buck, in PA, Carlisle.
Oh, yeah, Carlisle.
Yeah, Carlisle
They
does
just
a
had one.
huge one.
They just had one in Allentown.
Yeah, but they won't have one in Carlisle until April. I know that.
38 POS Racing has an iron one, but he's out in, where are you at? Wisconsin or something?
Colleen, who needs a machine shop?
Well, that's what the engine is. The engine block is actually
You
cast
do,
iron.
Colleen.
It's going to work with aluminum. So, you know.
Was that Colleen's engine?
Damn. Holy cow. What a mess.
They still make 75 W90. Be all right.
You
Looks
can
like
get one of those
Rosebear's
machine
trying to
shops.
jump in here, but he's not calling. Oh, he's in Nebraska.
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's a haul. Stephen Holtz, just drive it link. Jump car Willie's link.
Time to get up and
Roadbeard Garage just tried jumping in here, but his device wasn't connected. So might have him in here yet too.
get over here to the fire and turn the log.
Yes, Max, I did try different cams for the accelerator pump. Yeah, I was already through that.
Yeah, I think the other
when I
thing
bought
is
that kit, it came
timing.
with different ones. What's that?
I said the other thing would be is timing. A lot of timing in the car. There's a lot of
Yeah.
timing in that motor that'll do it too.
Well, yeah, I do have a lot of timing in it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I really haven't done much with it since I got back from the No Name Nationals last year.
You're like me, Buck. You know what I do? I let the car sit the night before. I pull the Disney cap, make sure there's no water inside of it because the car sits outside. I check all the plugs. I wipe them down, put it in the trailer, and then I'll tune it at the racetrack.
Bad attitude. It's part throttle cruising and accelerating, and when I hit it from right off the bat, it's fine. Hey, there's Clint Street Machines link. Yeah, he's trying again. Road Bear's trying again.
There are too many people in here.
No,
Is that what it
no. I can get up to 6.
Oh, okay.
There's 2 hacks link, but his device is the one that's not connected.
Oh, I just seen a video drop.
Yeah, it
There
says
we
they
go.
need to connect their mic or /cam before you can add them to the stream. But yes, John, I got your email. I guess I saw it this morning, and then I was busy all day, and then but there's a lot of neat content out there.
Oh yeah, we got some really Some cool folks in the No Name 500.
I know. I'm going to keep my eye out on that Nick the Van Man, because that's one of the ones we wanted to do.
Yeah.
Put a small block in one of them Astros.
Yep.
That
He
should
had
be
a pretty
cool.
quick Econoline before that.
Is with the Econoline, is that the one with the 6-cylinder that's quick, or is it
No, his had a 302, but it was pretty quick.
302?
There's still a little bit of video of it on his channel.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bad
those little
Attitude
302s are tough motors.
They can be. Bad Attitude C10 there. He's obviously building a C10, but
Right.
he's getting back in the saddle after a little bit of time off. And then we got Back Motor Mike, got the Corvair funny car with a 540 Chevy in it. We got a lot of interesting characters. Lukey B, Luke from Howard's Cams, the Turbo Ranger. We got a very interesting No Name 500.
Yeah. I'll give you a call, Damien.
Dizzy, I think that Corvair's a 540 big block. I don't think it's an LS, but I haven't seen it in person. I think in Dallas told me it was. Dallas has seen it. I think he said it was a 540 big block.
I just watched one of his videos and it looked like it was a big block Chevy in the car.
Yeah.
Because he got a new motor in it, and it looked like a big block Chevy.
Dizzy, I'm surprised you haven't seen it. He lives near Sykeston.
Yeah. Yep.
Corvair, that's an oddity one there.
It's a funny car. It's a rear. It's a rear engine funny car.
Right.
So basically, it's like a rear engine dragster, but it's really short and has a Corvair funny car body. I've never
That's
seen
just
it
funny.
like
I could 4-speed on the planet.
with that VIN number.
Corvair's one of the few cars that I know of that rotates backwards.
What's that?
Corvair is one of the few that I know of that rotates backwards.
What turn? It runs counterclockwise.
Counterclockwise, yeah.
There are a few, yeah. Dizzy, your car ought to weigh about 3,000, 3,100. Your engine should be about 525 pounds at the most.
Well, there you go. Another fire.
All right,
Yeah,
fellas,
Ron
I'm going to
English
jump off
gets
of here. I got to get finished up here with work. I appreciate you guys letting me on. You guys have a good night.
All right, Mickey, thanks for stopping
Great
by,
seeing
and
you.
thanks for helping out.
Appreciate all you guys.
Hey, later on, man. Take it easy. What's up, Bear Rose?
Hanging in there.
I hear
Watching
you.
the snow fly.
Yeah. Now I'm actually trying to find a 4-barrel intake for my 69 olds.
69, 455.
Yep. Cast iron, no aluminum. Aluminum's not going to work, so I don't need it warping on me.
eBay's about your best bet.
Yeah, either that or like I was saying, I was going to try the, what the hell is it, Island Raceway. They have one of those swap meets on April. I think it's April 12th or something. Same day, I believe, as Carlisle and Englishtown.
Out to my favorite yard here that's local. It's got all kinds of classics in it like that. There's a couple of them out there, but there's no intakes on them, just like the Thunderbirds that I've been looking at. Beautiful heads, but if I ain't got the intake to go with it,
ain't worth it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, I almost had one. There was a guy down around the corner from me, has a trans shop, and he took intake off of a 455. He was going to give it to me, but when I came back, he had already gotten rid of it. So
That's one of the real interesting things that David Vizard and Andy have got going on with that, and Uncle Tony with the 318 build that they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
He's talking about putting a carb adapter on it, and then looking and seeing what the changes are by going, with a 2 to 4 carb adapter.
You think you could
I've
do an
always
adapter
wondered
on
that.
a 2-barrel intake to a
Oh
4?
yeah, they do it all the time. But what what it actually costs you? Nobody really knows.
Yeah. Well, I've seen some people actually, like with a 2-barrel intake, they'll actually cut it straight across on top and bottom, and that's how they put the adapter plate over the top of that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what makes it supposedly run a little bit better.
It's real
But
hard
we'll
to
see.
get any flow through it because you're trying to flow, a 4-barrel carburetor through little tiny 2-barrel ports. It restricts you way down.
Well, I don't think that the only thing is though, Barrows, I don't think that it would be that much restricted because, it is a 455. You know what I mean? Usually they weren't set up that way to be like that. I had another Olds that had a 455 and it had a 4-barrel, and it looks identically the same to the one I have now. So
yeah, it's just in that first plenum area.
Mhm.
If you can get that opened up. I know I had a 318 Poly, and I tried and tried. If you've seen the 4-barrel intakes on those, they'll scare the ever living crap out of you. They're expensive. And I tried to come up with a way to get a 4-barrel on there.
Tomorrow, depending on the weather outside, if it's decent out, I'm gonna make a pit stop up at Walmart, pick up an oil filter for this car, oil, plugs, wires, distributor cap, points, and not have to take a look at the hoses and the belts and stuff and trade that out ASAP. But then I'm going to do an engine flush, and I was going to do a carb rebuild, but it'd probably be better off I just wait to see if I get the 4-barrel intake, and then new tires, and then differential oil, and then I got to fix the well, the brakes are good, so the brakes aren't a problem there. There's a pinhole in the trans coolant return line, so I got to fix that.
Too bad you're not closer. You can trip over a couple of them, he says.
Poly intakes or 455s?
Probably 455 intakes. But he's in Nebraska, so he's closer to Barrows than he is to Rich.
Yeah, you better believe it.
There's Jason Garage's link. I just saw this one here. He's back. He said he moved to a new spot. Creedence Chrysler Revival.
I love that name.
All right.
Well,
So
only thing I got to say is there's 2 people that are in the chat log, and I got to say thank you for the day 1 hazing because you just made my day. I'm going to put that 69 Olds into rocket mode. If it's decent enough out tomorrow, it's starting tomorrow.
So
and I'm telling you, it's going to look ratty as hell on the outside. 4 different color paints, and then the inside is going to have like the headliner all sagging down and everything, and the carpet's going to be like nasty. I don't care. But when you pop that hood open, you're going to be like, "What the hell?"
But those were 455 intakes, Barrows.
Oh, okay.
Jason's working on the truck, installing the Caltrack bars, and it's rusty. And it is rusty.
Oh, hey, Jason. I remember him. I think I was in a live like this with him. Who was the other guy that was with you, Jason? The one that was drinking and almost fell out of the chair. What was his name?
Wasn't me. I don't drink.
No, the guy sat in the dark. He was sitting in a chair. He kept telling me I have a voice for radio or some shit. I was like, okay, whatever. And he's just like getting drunker and drunker and drunker. And I think he almost fell out of his chair, or he actually passed out.
Sub to you, Jason. All right. So it looks like Jason's finally working on his truck. I shouldn't say finally, but
That's a cool little
John says
antenna you
that
got there.
subscribes about 60% of the people here.
God.
Jason says it wasn't him. He don't remember anything like that. You might have been on with Renegade.
No, it wasn't Renegade.
No.
I mean, because he never talks about anything that has to do with cars. He's always
Okay.
talking about tools.
All right. Yeah. Well, he is a tool guy. You still need tools to work on cars, though.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
don't.
something
I
you
got
never stop.
2 tool chests out there.
Dizzy Izzy said he has a face for radio.
It's a face only a mother could love.
Yeah.
I'm only kidding, buddy.
Thank you,
Here's
Auto
the,
Stud Outlaws.
here's the link to sign up for the No Name Nationals.
If you type in nonamenationals.com, it redirects to that square link right there.
There you go.
Okay.
Either way.
And register early. It's your incentive to get you there.
Yeah.
Unfinished project.
Makes
Unfinished
you
project is the
commit.
ninja.
Hey, Barrows, it's a long way to Tipperary. Thank
There's
God it's
Renegade's
going.
link. Most of us do.
Oh, and John, thanks for the comments on that little 318.
Yeah.
273, you know.
So why not just do a 318 but do it 273 style with an iron 4-barrel intake and the finned valve covers? It'll look great. And do the cam from a 68 340 manual transmission. That is the hottest cam they ever offered from the factory. One of those. Be a wonderful combination. It'll look
I don't think
like
it's going
a
that way, but thanks. That's why I did that whole video, is just to get, advice and everything rolling around from everywhere.
Check it out. You can do a lot for a 273, and the thing with a 273 is they're all ancient. Okay, most of them are old builds because as they started getting bigger and you started getting aftermarket cranks and heads and all that, there weren't many people doing 273s anymore. So most of the builds are older. You're going to spend more money for pistons that are way smaller, right? But you can get the same short stroke. You can get better heads. The intake ports on a 318 and 273 are the same. So you can run those cool old iron 273 intakes. You can run the mechanical cams in them, all of that stuff. You can do it a 318. It just has a bigger bore. I mean, it's a lot cheaper, and cosmetically it's identical. It even takes a narrow motor mount. I mean, I have to crawl underneath the one to tell the difference in the two myself. So you could even tell people, yeah, it's 273. And they would, it's like, well, I don't want to get on a creeper to know the difference. So,
like a 327 and a 350 Chevy.
Right.
Even if you go by the numbers on the block,
yep.
you don't know.
No.
There's another cheap option you can do too if you want to do a retro 273 look. 273s had a lot of compression. They were about 10.5 to 1, maybe even a little more right from the factory. You could do a Magnum long block, get 9.25 to 1, and then run the old finned valve cover, the old LA pattern valve cover on the Magnum head. It will fit and it will seal to run. And then so you'd have something that makes a lot more power. And then you have all the benefits of roller cam and everything else. So you've got a lot of options that would be really cool in that car.
And if not for that one, for others.
Yeah.
I got a 318 sitting out there. It's in that 57. So
big blocks don't fit good in those things. Take a look at Don English's 62.
Big blocks don't fit in anything.
No, well, big blocks fit okay in like a C body because that's really what they're made for. But man, if you look at Don English's, it is worse than a shoehorn how they got that 440 in there. There's a reason you don't see many of them big blocked.
So how many you got killed? A lot. Okay. Fine.
Does
You know
that
what
have
I
a
don't
different? Does that have a different K-frame for a small block?
The K-frame is different, but you can run adapter mounts.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
one too, Barrows would be a really cool candidate for a one of the Wilder 225s, like the Super 6 or an Offie 4-barrel intake or something. That would be
It's
really
like
cool on one of those.
that K member under this one. It's like 88 wall. It's thin stuff.
Oh man. You know what else I got to do? I forgot. I got to take that crossover Y pipe off and put some headers on that Olds engine. Make it a dually.
There you go.
Oh, another thing I want to ask: why in the hell did they do that? You have a power brake booster with drums. Why?
Who
Power
does
brake.
that?
Yeah, but
What's
why
that
did
on?
they put this on the front? That was '69. They did that kind of stuff in the Impala.
Hello, mofo driver.
Hey, how you doing, guys?
All right.
Hey, what's up, Mark?
Bad Attitude C10. I will ask about that because that question has not come up before, but that's an excellent question. I will ask. We got a couple of people who are on that rules committee, including Dallas and I, and we will get you an answer to that. But I'm going to write that down. Thanks for asking that.
There you go. What you up to there, mofo driver?
Oh, I've been actually out here in the garage messing with the dart. I don't know if you guys saw on my video where the car fell on me, or not fell on me, but fell while I was in it when I was starting it, and I had a wheel under the car that actually caught it, and I think that saved my front hubs from getting smashed. But the little lever underneath the transmission where you can switch to a different gear under the car, that hit the wheel when it fell, and I think it's jammed my shift linkage. So I've been out here trying to mess with that. I've never messed with that before, and trying to figure out what's going on because it's stuck in reverse. So that's what I've been out here doing while I'm listening to you guys.
Now everything's a learning experience, man. I never ripped apart an engine like that on a 57 until I got that car. And you learn from your mistakes. Like I did everything on that car, and ultimately at the end the head gaskets didn't take, so I actually have to rip the heads back off, and I have another kit in here to put another set on. So, but you learn from your mistakes, man. That's all there is to it,
Yeah, it's all. I'm in the learning process on everything with working on these cars. I'm new to all this stuff, but
mofo, what kind of transmission you got in there?
It's a 904.
A 904. John might be able to help you out there.
What you got?
Really?
He dropped the car dropped and the shifter lever got jammed on a tire underneath, and now the transmission's stuck in reverse. So
it came off the jack or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had it on 3 jack stands and a crappy jack, and the jack gave out and the car fell. It was all my fault because I didn't have the car secured properly, but it is what it is. And now
what did it fall on?
I had a wheel underneath the car, a tire and a wheel, and that's what the lever hit when it fell.
What did it just bend the shift lever?
Well, I think it's jammed the linkage somehow, because when I try to move the gear shift on the column, it won't do anything. It won't. So something's jammed.
Yeah, just take it loose down there to lever, where the lever goes down there onto the manual valve on the transmission, and see if that moves. If that moves, you dodged a bullet. It's just something in the linkage. If you take it loose and it doesn't move right at the valve body, at that lever on the manual valve, you've bent the manual valve in it. And you want to take that out and change it before it does any damage to the valve body casting in the transmission.
Yeah, that's what I was out here doing. I was trying to figure out how to get all the different sections of the linkage loose.
Yeah.
But like I said, I've never done that before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just kind of.
Just take your time, man. Take your time.
It won't be bad to fix. I would proactively take it loose down there. So you've got a lever that's right. You've got 2 levers that come up out of the transmission case. One of them is for throttle pressure, and one of them is for the manual valve. I would take that linkage loose there and make sure that clicks through all 6 positions. And if it does, that's fine. Then you can just do whatever you need to do to the linkage to make it work. You just want to make sure you didn't damage anything in there.
Okay. Well, yeah, I got the first pin out, and that lever will move back and forth.
Okay.
Then you're good.
So it's jammed somewhere.
Yeah, it's just in your linkage.
Okay. So just take that apart and try to straighten it out.
Yeah, that stuff's not critical. I'm just making sure you didn't mess up anything in the transmission where that linkage goes into the case.
Right. That's what I'm hoping.
Interesting.
Do you have somebody there to help you? Have them sit in the car and work the lever while you got it free and watch it.
Yep.
Well, somebody actually gave me the idea of tying a piece of some kind of a rope or something to the column, to the steering on the column, so I can pull it while I'm underneath the car. But I haven't gotten around to trying that yet because I don't really have any help.
I don't know what the setup is on your car, but I know I did that with a 55 Packard, but it was just like a regular rod with notches in it. And it had an inner lever on the outside of the transmission. And on each side of that rod, there were, it was like ball bearings that were spring loaded. So when down on the selector, it would go up a notch or go back a notch. And then your inner lever was actually connected to your linkage.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Well, like Dizzy says there, you might have pushed the shift lever backwards and locked it up.
I think that's what happened. But I'll keep plugging away at it and I'll figure it out.
You will. Just take your time, man. And if you get aggravated, step off and walk away.
Right.
Yeah. Don't get over frustrated.
Oh, hell no.
Right.
That's when wrenches go flying and the BF wrench comes out.
Double trouble. Because you got a sledgehammer in your hand and you're like, the hell with that.
No. Mohawk wants to know where you're at, Mofo.
I am in East Central Indiana. A little town called Newcastle.
How far are you from Hoosier?
He's about just under 3 hours away from me south.
How far are you from Junkyard Digs?
I have no idea.
Down there by you, I know that.
I'm about probably about an hour and 15 minutes away from Joe Royal.
Okay.
Well, isn't Hoosier is it Hoosier that's your cousin or something?
Yeah.
Adam. Yeah, he's my cousin.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that comes up and helps me, but being 3 hours away, I don't get him up here very much. So but he's the one that got me into all this.
Oh, cool.
Sweet.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I had a 1978 Kawasaki motorcycle, and then I started watching Adam's channel, the Hoosier Garage, and some of these other channels, and I thought, man, I wish when I had that money, I bought that motorcycle, I would have bought an old car. He said, well, it's not too late, man. Sell the motorcycle.
Yeah.
So my wife was kind of wanting me to get rid of the motorcycle anyway, so I sold it and I got the Dart here.
Actually, I gotta retract something I said. I said before the 57 Chevy, I ain't never worked on cars. That's bull. Back in '87, my first teardown of a Firebird was one car, and a Pontiac Fiero was another one. And then up here, since I've been here in 2004, 59 Impala, 50 Dodge, 52 Plymouth, 64 Bug, 67 Charger, and 76 Olds.
Right on. Yeah, I've worked on several of these old Mopars, but it's always been like, your basic type things. I've never gotten into
stuff.
Yeah, I've never gotten into the stuff I've been doing lately, like repairing trans-cooler lines and taking out rear axles, and just I've done quite a bit of stuff to this car that I never would have thought I'd been doing. So it's fun. I've been having fun learning this stuff.
Cool.
So you're kind of like me. Been into all kinds of makes and models, but when it comes to Mopar, just basic maintenance stuff,
Right.
Nothing real spectacular.
Yeah.
Taking one all the way down and sticking it all back. Yeah, it's a little different.
Yeah. Yeah, I've actually learned more about Mopar after watching some of your 65 dart videos, Barrows.
Uh-oh, take that with a grain of salt.
Yeah. I got you. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna jump out of here and give somebody else a chance. I just wanted to say hey and get your guys a little opinion on that.
Well, I hope we helped you.
Man.
Yeah.
The way you take it apart, the way it goes back together. You know what I mean?
Right.
And don't have any extra parts.
Or
okay, guys.
real well.
All right, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you later.
See you later, Mofo. Thanks for stopping in.
Yep.
The receiver. Great idea.
I think he already did that 38.
I had a junkyard transmission one time that was, like you said, John, it was bent in the shaft and it went through and bent. It was actually kind of like this.
Yep.
And yeah, that's bad.
And you know what the funny thing is, Barrows, is in a lot of them old cars, that little shaft that goes in the transmission, that spring loader, like I was saying, that thing is no bigger than your finger. That goes in that tube.
The kick down?
You're pulling back and forth on that shift lever. It goes from one notch to the next. And when you pull back, it goes back on the other notch. You know what I mean? But they're so small. They were made out of, I think the Packard's transmission inner lever was made out of pot metal, believe it or not.
Probably.
It was the cheapest thing they could ever have done.
That's why most of your old chrome, like the hood ornaments and stuff like that, and the door handles and everything, will have those pits in them. It's actually the impurities in the metal that they swept up off the floor and refounded that's coming back up through.
Right.
Gently in both hands, press that slightly. How high do you push? You gotta push.
And in a lot of some cases, it's better to have a little bit of pit than to have it perfect because it shows that it's actually is original.
Yeah.
In some cases.
Yep.
The rest of the baby should slide out easily.
Then he should know where the jam is. It's right next to the peanut butter.
Well, I better hop out of here, and it looks like it's about time for me to fire up. So.
Oh yeah, 2 minutes, ain't? All right. Well, I have everything redirected over to you, Barrows. I'm going to shut down here soon.
Oh, come over anytime. You know.
And then we'll be over to crash your party.
I'll leave the dome light on for you.
All right. Does that dart have a dome light?
Have a good one, John.
Yeah, it's got 3 of them. 2 of them are in the trunk.
Okay.
We'll see y'all later.
All right, man. Later on.
All right. See you, Barrows. Imperfections are good. I'm golden. There's Rich is gone too.
I'm wanting to see this redirect feature.
Oh, do you? You didn't see that yet?
I haven't. I've never actually seen it do it. So I've got a browser open with YouTube.
Right. And then what'll happen is it'll take a couple seconds or a minute or something. And the next thing you know, boom, Barrows is live. He has to be live though first. So
I'm all about it. We'll see what happens.
Give him a minute or so, because that's what happened. That's what happened to me with my premiere. I do my premiere right before my live, and then I just redirect everybody right over to the live. And then what happened with me is I had 2 YouTubes open, because I always have a YouTube open just in case I have to knock one of those ladies off of here or whatever. And then I can also put links up easier this way. Anyway, that was a pretty good night. I think so. I only looked at the channels that just got in this week. So I'll start next week from the bottom up.
I thought you'd I thought you'd like that list. We have 17 now.
Yeah,
And
17.
growing.
I did see that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, because it was only, I think last week there was only 9 or 10. 9? I forget.
Yep, it's growing. Turbo Tom just registered.
Yeah, Turbo Tom registered. Joe Royal registered. Those other guys, well, I knew these two guys. Road Beer, I did. Well, he was already registered last week. But the Nick the Van Man, I didn't know him, and the C10 guy, I didn't know him. I didn't know the Corvair guy either. But the other ones I did. Well, thanks, Mohawk. I try. You know, when I was waiting for Mr. Polo C4 to pop in here, but he hasn't popped in.
I gave Mr. Polo what I think is a really hot idea that's perfect for him to do. And if he does it, he will pass all of us by summer.
Cool. I hope he does it because
I'm telling you, he's gonna pass all of us by summer if he does it.
Cool. I hope he does. He when he put that post out this morning, I thought, man, how he didn't want to put the video up because he didn't think it was good enough. I'm like, how does anybody know if it's any good or not?
I can already tell. He's too worried about producing it and script and all this. I mean, man, you just do it.
Right.
Pull the ripcord and do it, and then watch it. And next time you'll do it better and better. There is no amount of posturing that will make you make a good video to start with.
Right.
You must have experience to do good videos.
And that's the first thing I thought of. Well, how do we know if it's any good or not if nobody can see it?
I'm telling you, it's amazing. Once you've done this, it's amazing what we see other people doing. Mm-hmm. And the same things they worry about. And we try to tell them. And then the next year they'll say, oh yeah, well, this is what I did. And then I realized this, but it was the same stuff we were trying to tell them.
Yeah.
I mean, he said he had a script, and I mean, I'm telling you, I won't say what the idea is because I don't want anybody ripping it off for him. But if he does it,
right,
he's going to have all kinds of prosperity.
Well, you always do come up with some good ideas. I was going to call you earlier today, but I got tangled up. I got a bad injector in my Jeep, so I was messing with that, and then doing other things. And but I was going to call you, and I see these other guys like Jerry just put that $100 out for the Red Light Ricky Award, you know. And I was trying to think of some kind of award I can do. You know, I'd like to give back.
Unfinished project says 235 days. Actually, it's 235 days, 3 hours, and 55 and a half minutes. Because the day you see here is the day that is burning away. So day 236 is almost gone.
Yes, that was Brad last year.
Brad was in a yellow Roadrunner, and he has registered. And One-Eyed Cat, last year we had 65 no-name 500 contenders, 45 of which made 500 subs.
He has an idea for an award. 235 days. Yeah.
Although number 69 was Shane Polito in the green dart. I don't remember what Brad's number was, but I know it wasn't 69. That's Polito's number.
Okay.
But Brad was in a yellow Roadrunner.
Oh, they might.
I actually had a little bit different idea for an Iron Man award. That idea I had. There's one thing about call outs, it's really hard for anybody to keep track of all that. It can be done, but it's hard. And the other thing, well, I'm just saying Guys, think about it. If you're a participant, do you want to keep track of all of that? I mean, you'll spend the whole entire event at the fence.
Yeah, I wanted something simple.
Slowest winning ET in the bracket races. I don't know. I liked how the Red Light Ricky Award works. It's for the most meaningful bad luck red light. So in other words, the later the round and the lesser the margin is how you determine what the worst red light is. So going red by 100th, by 100th in the finals is about the worst red light you can got. Latest round, least margin.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And I'm not completely sure. I don't ever want to spread wrong. I'm thinking, going from memory, if no one red lights in the bracket at all, I think it's $100 to the runner-up. I think, going from memory.
Okay. Cool.
You lost your winning slip with Slant Daily Garage? You beat Polito and didn't keep the slip? Oh my gosh, man. Oh. Well, you know what? There's a chance that Shane's got it.
Yeah, he probably has it. Email him. All right. I'm going to shut her down here, fellas. We should be able to roll right into Barrows.
Yeah,
John wants to see how that works.
I'm not seeing it doing it in the other browser, though.
No, I have to stop my broadcast.
Ah.
And then everybody from here will just automatically get shipped over there.
Huh.
So I'm going to end the broadcast here. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight and helping these guys get their 500 subscribers. I want to thank all the mods and Unfinished Project. He does a wonderful job putting everybody's link up. Even people that aren't even in here, he gets their link up in there. I don't know how he does it so fast, but he does a pretty good job with that.
He's a ninja.
He's a ninja. He is.
Yeah.
And we're all going to get redirected over to Barrows, and I'm going to pop in and say hi to Barrows too. I don't know if I'll stay long, but I'm going to jump in on his live after I get things straightened out here. So with that, I'll see you all next week. Same buck time, same buck channel, and broadcast.